state game kickoff Saturday night is at 8:22. Yesterday, the ACC announced the Syracuse game would be subject to a 6-day window, so we'll find out
Big shocker.
Sunday on the time of the Syracuse game, which is their next home game. And I want to thank Herb Tyler from Chick-fil-A for providing our lunch today. Coach.
All right, good to be back with everybody. Missed you all last week. Good break for everyone. Our guys came back really, just had a little spring in their step last night, so excited to get back going. These first 8 weeks or so of the season have flown by, so I know these next 5 will be the same, and looking forward to each and every one of them. This is a great group of young men that we get to be with every day, and I was just telling our coaches yesterday, man, it just, you only get so much time with these guys, and appreciate the opportunity that we have, and how they've competed all year. This senior group, just a lot of fun to be with each and every day. Looking forward to a strong finish. That's what we're focused on, and starting with a huge challenge this week in Tallahassee. This is a good football team. Obviously, Florida State's Florida State. They're as talented as anybody in the country. They're a top 15 team, and obviously playing at home, and a place that we have not won in a long time. So it's a good challenge for us, and we're going to have to play well to have a chance to win down there. That's for sure. But they're just Florida State. I mean, it really never changes when you watch the tape on these guys. Incredibly athletic, speed all over the field, playmakers everywhere. Offensively, they've got a young quarterback that's getting better every single rep, and the one thing I'll say about them offensively is they've stayed patient all year. Even when they've gotten down, they've not panicked. They've stayed within their plan, and they've always come back. The Louisville game that thing kind of got away early, and it was over. But whether it was Ole Miss or North Carolina or whoever, they've just continued to play, and they're a run the ball first type of a team. Create a lot of challenges with their play action game. They're a great screen team. A lot of boots, a lot of bunch sets, a lot of things that create some issues for you from a leverage standpoint, and being able to match up with their receivers, and with all the crossers and heavy play action, so max protection, cross country type of routes. They do a great job. Schematically, really do a good job. And the quarterback, like I said, has gotten more and more comfortable as the season has gone on. Very good player, big arm, can make all the throws. He's also dangerous with his legs. Does a great job scrambling for him. They will run him with some design quarterback run stuff. So a young player that's just blossoming and going to continue to get better. They got 4 out of their 5 starters back in the offensive line that we played against last year. So know all about them. Their receivers are it doesn't matter what year it is. They always have great skill, always have great receivers. 15, 3, and 8 they're just 3 next guys. I mean, they just are really good players. Played against us last year, and 8 can absolutely fly. He's a weapon in the return game as well for them. Same thing with 3. So just a really good all-around team. But number 4 is special. I mean, he is just one of those guys. As I said last year, he just, sometimes you play teams and there's a guy that you hold your breath when he touches it, and that's kind of how he is. I mean, they do a great job. They use him a lot like we used to use Spiller. I mean, they're not going to come out of the ball game without number 4 touching it a bunch. They're going to hand it to him. They're going to screen it to him. They're going to flare it to him. They're gonna angle it to him. They're gonna play action it to him. They're gonna do a lot of different things to get him the football. They'll throw it back to him. So he is a guy that when he touches it, he can make a big play at any time. And then he breaks a lot of tackles. He's obviously a fast, dynamic player and does a great job in the passing game. But he's a strong runner. And to me, one of his greatest strengths is his ability to not only break tackles, but his vision. He finds it. He can smell it. They run those stretches and those tosses, and he gets everybody running. and then he'll stick a foot in the ground and he's out the back door. So your cut back, discipline, in playing those guys on the backside doing their job and not overrunning things is critical when you play these guys. But just a really good, talented group offensively. And again, I think 4 is as good a player as there is in the country, without a doubt. And then defensively, I think starts with their D-line. They're as good as we played up front. Their 2 D tackles are special. Really, really great football players inside. Very difficult to move, run the football against them. 44 is he's kind of their Ben Boulware, if you will. I mean, he is the heart of their defense. Tremendous football player, guy we recruited, great energy, and a very dynamic guy. Does a great job. And third downs, they'll move him inside, and he is a matchup problem inside with his quickness and his ability to play with great strength. So second level backers, are all 235. They can all run. Just all 4 and 5 star guys. They're talented. Number 4, McFadden, leads the nation in interceptions. I know they've had a couple of safeties that have been hurt for them, but the last couple of weeks they've been playing some other guys and getting those guys settled in. So again, talented football team, good kicker, good punter, good returners, and just typical Florida State. So a lot of respect for them. Look forward to going down there and competing against one of the best teams in the country. And and with that, I'm going to take questions.